Come in. Hi, good afternoon. Miss Christina Ramon?
Yes.
Yes, Edgar Ortiz. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Please
to
have a
meet
seat. I got you a water bottle here in case
Sorry.
you need it. Okay, was your wait long in the lobby?
No.
Okay, really got it here. Okay, pretty early. That's good. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I have your resume here on file, but did you bring a copy for me, please?
I did.
Yes? Okay, thank you so much for the documentation. I'm just going to check here real quick. How you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Very good? Okay, cool. Very, 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 very good. Okay, well, I'm just going to ask you a few simple questions. Pretty straightforward. I'm not going to have you here too long. Okay, so you're applying for the office manager position, correct?
Right.
Yes? Okay, so we'll just start real quick with the basic questions. It might sound a little cliche, but either way. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. I'm currently a college student at UTAP here, and I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree. I'm in my third year. I'm planning to graduate cum laude, so I'm very excited for that. Also, I'm currently working as a secretary at the University Career Center at UTEP as well.
Okay.
I'm just doing both while I'm a student, so I can get some money. I have a military background. My father was in the Army, so we moved around a lot, and so I look forward to working in a new place and kind of getting accustomed and bringing all I have to offer.
Okay, well, very good, very good. One of the things here, at least in our clinic, we do work a lot with military families, so that's definitely going to be helping out a lot, especially with different insurances like TRICARE and stuff like that. So, no, that's good to hear. You said you're getting your bachelor's. What was it in again?
In kinesiology.
Kinesiology, okay. How are you liking that so far?
It's fun, it's tough, it's just a stepping stone.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to pursue a master's degree.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually in occupational therapy.
Oh, well, this is a good place. Have you researched it a lot or anything, or?
Yeah,
What kind of experience do you have?
I've actually researched it and have been very interested in it. I had a family friend who was an OT, and she told me a lot of stories and horror stories and the benefits about it, and she really, really enjoys it. So I kind of had like a little bit of like a personal reference with her. So.
Right. Okay, well, no, that's very good. At least with here, we do allow our employees, and we have a lot of room for improvement and stuff like that, and personal growth. So, whenever you have the time or whatever, you can definitely shadow one of our OTs and ask them a bunch of questions and stuff like that. So, we definitely try to promote that. Okay, just again, some more questions on that one. What do you think is your greatest weakness, at least when it comes to being an office manager, kind of stuff like that, task related?
Okay. Well, actually, one of my greatest weakness is public speaking. I have a little bit of fear of talking in front of people.
That's very, very common.
Yeah. So, actually, I've been working on it with my supervisor right now, where I currently work, and he's been giving me some training. We've been doing some, off the side training, and he's trying to help me with presentation and my presentation skills. So they've gotten better. And I've gotten more comfortable, but it's still kind of a little bit of a weakness, and I'm definitely working on it. So.
Okay. Well, our job does entail at least some type of public speaking, at least with all the staff here, especially with office managing. You're going to be training a lot of employees, new employees, old employees, doing refresher courses, especially at least right here in your resume, seeing you do have a lot of computer skills, which is really good. Basically, you're not going to be doing so much answering personal phone calls with clients or stuff like that, but you will be either talking to different insurances and stuff like that, trying to advocate for the patient. But you will be required to do some presentations at least once a year. We try to make it at least 2, so every 6 months. But to the staff about either safety concerns or different things or production kind of stuff. I will be providing you with different topics and information like that. You will be doing some research, and again, basically just a bunch of informative stuff to the staff, because we do constantly. We're a growing company, so we do get a lot of ins and outs and stuff like that of our employees. So with our growth and everything, I do want to know at least your commitment, and at least where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, okay. So in 5 years, I hope to have gotten my bachelor's degree, which will be next year. After that, either if I'm still working with you, hopefully if I get this job, I will be shadowing, like you said, or even in the process of applying for the OT position or the OT program.
Right.
And after that, I would definitely like to stay on board if that is an option for me, and then I can grow into the clinic, and it'd be a really good thing for me.
Right. Okay. Well, one thing that I can say about the office manager position is very, very, very flexible. We don't need to have you at the facility the majority of the week. I mean, we prefer it, at least to supervise the staff and stuff like that. But when it comes to work that you can take home and stuff like that, we definitely encourage it, especially I understand your situation with having to deal with schools. I don't know if you have a family or stuff like that. But, you know, especially this position is very, very flexible in that aspect. So, you know, if need be, you would just probably have to give me a schedule of your school, of your class and stuff like that. We are basically a 9 to 5 clinic, Monday through Friday. So, I mean, you're not going to be expected to work long night hours and stuff like that, unless you do have to take home work or anything like that. Take work home.
Okay.
But, yeah, and then, okay, just at least learn a little bit more about yourself. Can you tell me, have you ever been asked to do something at a job that you didn't really want to do or was kind of difficult or something that kind of turned you off in that aspect?
Yeah, actually, going along with my weakness, my supervisor, the director, asked me to present in front of 500 new incoming students. So I was a little bit intimidated and nervous about that, but I talked to her about it, and I was a little bit reluctant at first, and then she told me that, you know, it'd be a good experience for me to practice my public speaking skills. So actually, after doing that, it was actually I was very comfortable after it started, and then it turned out to be rather simple, and I actually enjoyed it. So I got that positive feedback from the students, and they were very engaged, and so in the end, it was actually not that bad. It was pretty good.
They're at UTEP, correct?
Right. At UTEP.
Yeah. What kind of topics would you be presenting in, or what would you present to the students?
I was talking about, you know, our services at the Career Center. So basically, how they can get access to the jobs at UTEP, and then work study positions, interviewing skills, and then even, you know, the help on the resume, and just about, you know, getting internships in general. So basically anything career.
That's really, really awesome. I think one thing that I find very, very interesting about you is at least your ties to UTEP. Since we are growing and everything like that, how can you see incorporating like your past experience in there and your relationships that you built at UTEP? Would you see any type of maybe possibility of connecting ties and maybe bringing in students from there to either, you know, different types of internships here or, you know, back and forth? Because I do know you have job fairs and career fairs, right?
Right, yeah. So we do have a nursing career fair, and we also host like a little medical career fair. Okay. So I mean, if they do come, different companies and clinics looking for OTs, maybe prospects, or OTs and PTs, and then anything in science related medical field. So I mean, definitely, if I started working there or working with you all, I can, you know, go back and, you know, still reach out, being an alumni, and, you know, bringing UTEP students maybe to watch or to shadow, or even have our clinic go to the career fairs and things like that.
Right. Because, I mean, your references are pretty much really strong. At least talking to them, they have a lot of good things to say about you, and your letters, they make me really happy, at least in different aspects like that, because you know, finding someone that's dedicated, at least very experienced and skilled in this area, is actually something that we're actually looking for. So, you know, besides the obvious, can you tell me at least what skills that you have that can benefit our organization?
Yeah, so like I said, I come from a military background, and with that, we do move around a lot where we did. So I gained the skill of adaptability. I've been very, it's been very easy for me to adapt and catch on to things quickly. I'm a fast learner because of that. I've been able to adapt to my surroundings, so I think that's something I could bring, and for sure would benefit you all. I also have organization skills. You know, where I work, I even took the initiative to, you know, completely renovate and change the way our filing system worked, and labeling and all that stuff. So now everything works like 100% smoother. Also, I have customer service skills. So We have evaluations twice a year, and on my past 3 evaluations, I got above average rating on my customer service skills.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I do have that skill I can bring, especially when relating to patients and family members. Yeah.
Awesome. And then one question that relates to that, at least because I keep telling you, we're trying to expand our services not just here in El Paso, but also to different parts of Texas and hopefully across to different states. We're actually looking to set up a new clinic in Dallas very soon. Hopefully again within that 5 to 10 year range. So what are your thoughts and feelings, at least for the possibility of relocating you to more than likely a bigger city in Texas like Dallas and Houston?
Actually, that'd be a great opportunity. I mean, like I said, I really am used to moving around a lot, so it wouldn't be too much of a shock for me to move.
Okay.
So I think if you did need to relocate me wherever necessary, I think that'd be a good benefit, especially trying to get wherever we move to grow and try to get that established. Yeah, I think I'd be more than willing to do that. Yeah.
Okay. One important thing since you're in school and you've been working at the Career Counseling Center at UTEP, how's it been managing both of those? With the school life and doing work at the same time?
It is a little difficult. I mean, I'm a part-time student, full-time employee, so it's,
okay.
I mean, work kind of does overpower sometimes my schoolwork, but I do find time to manage both. A lot of my weekends and my nights are taken by class, so so far I'm getting great grades in my classes. I'm maintaining a good about 3.5, so it hasn't been too hard. I mean my social life, just kidding. It's not that great, but I mean right now school's coming first, and then hopefully I'll graduate, like I said, come on, and then I mean everything will work out. Okay,
sounds awesome. Let's see, at least in regards, just pretty much a straightforward question with this one. Why my clinic? Why here?
Well, I did a little bit of research on your company, and I like your website. It's very interesting. You do provide a lot of services to young children, and that is very. I feel like that's a very rewarding aspect of OT in your clinic. So I feel like I can connect really well. I do have one small baby, and so I feel like the children connection I can bring to that, and so I mean I in general think that servicing children and having them as your patients is just a very rewarding clinic, and I think that's a great thing. I'm very interested.
Okay. No, you surprised me, at least with the research that you did on the clinic. That's very, very good. Not a lot of people come prepared, or actually told me that. That's good. Let's see. Well, I mean, everything's looking really, really good. Your resume is very, very impressive. At least you're definitely something. Your skills are definitely something that we're looking for. At least, the one thing that I do want to stress with everything is that we are a growing company, and we do reward our employees with the opportunity to grow if you want to. Either by getting a raise or getting a different position, or seeing as you adapt really, really, really well. At least in regards to that, do you have any other questions that you may? No, not right now. Okay. Well, I don't feel like this is just gonna be very, very hard and difficult. But we still have to go through a different process and just check to see how everything's going. But you should be getting a call, or at least an email or some type of notification in less than 7 days. Okay. Just give it around 5 working. You should be fine. That's everything. But okay, if there's no other questions, that's pretty much it for right now. It's been a pleasure, Ms. Christina Ramon, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You can take your water if you like. No problem.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
You can have a great rest of the day.
Bye.
Bye.